Hey everybody. So I went to Mickey D's and got me 3 cheeseburgers. I got a Red Bull too. So I gotta do some work tonight. But man, let me tell y'all something. I don't understand the hate of some people. Like it amazes me how people hate like really bad. So wanted to do an update on the Tyree Sampson. You know that's the 14-year-old teenager that fell out the ride. So they finally found out what actually happened. So the employees that was operating the ride adjusted his seat. They have a mechanism on there where you can adjust the seat for bigger people. But the lady was saying when you do stuff like that, somebody has to be there to be like, okay, yeah, this is right, let's go along with it. But these are just regular teenagers working here. So the thing is, they say usually when people adjust the seat, it's 3 inches, but they adjusted his seat 7 inches. So that teenage boy, he was a big boy. He was big. I mean, he played football. You have to be big like that. hmm So now they're really doing some investigation now. That's why the light was on. They said everything was okay because they adjusted the seat. They were not supposed to do that. A lot of those rides, I seen they actually have where you have to get on a scale and they weigh you. And if you weigh too much, bye. You can't get on a ride. I don't know who would want to get on a ride like that anyway. I mean, I think was 400 like 37 feet in the air, and then when you get all the way to the top, it kind of like flips you over so that you're facing the ground, and then it drops you at 75 miles per. No, we not doing that. I don't get on those type of rides. I never get on those type of rides. I don't care if it's at Busch Gardens. I don't care if it's at Six Flags. Those real big top. Mm-mm. I got on a water ride. It was fun. My stomach dropped. Because you don't really think it's going to drop your stomach. Because when you looking at the drop, it's like, oh, that's going to be good. But, whoosh, all the way down. But That's sad. There's a lot going on. I have to read up more on this story. This is actually a new story that came out about this black guy. I forgot. He got one. They said he was Muslim. But I'm confused because I don't know if this is two different stories. Because the one story that I heard this lady talking about is that um it was his ex-girlfriend and she didn't want him no more, and he killed her. But then the one that I was reading, it was like it was a random attack, but it had the same name of the guy. So I'm confused because in that story it didn't say anything about a relationship. It was just like it was a random attack. So I'm gonna have to do some more research on that to make sure that I'm looking at the right person, because a lot of people, they just come out with stories and they ain't research the story at all. You be like, okay. But yeah, I just came back from the grocery store, and I was over there to pick up something. So I went to customer service, and it was this old lady over there, and she had all this stuff. She was telling the dude, "Oh, I want to return this because I'm not for sure if this is good to eat." And he was like, "Well, if you do that, you're gonna have to go in the line over back through the line." She was like, "Oh man, I really don't want to do that." He was like, "Well," he said, "that's what you're gonna have to do." She was like, "You people, you need more workers in here." He was like, "Well," he said, "Ma'am, um, if we could get him to come to work." He was like, "Yeah, yeah." But yeah, there's so much going on. So much going on. I got oily skin, so I always have to block my skin like that. Don't like the way I did my eyes on. I learned how to cut my crease. The way I do it is way more easier than what the other girls do. And on top of it, how define your cut crease is gonna look depends on what kind of concealer you use too. If you use like that top brand concealer, like Urban Decay, I'm gonna get me some Urban Decay concealer. They got some good concealer, but it does, the concealer that you do does matter. I was actually last night, I was how to make cause you know I like the Taco Bell breakfast crunch wrap. It's so good. I think I'm going to get me one tomorrow morning. Like seriously. But I gotta type up this paper tonight for my class. But um, let me see if I can research this. see. I'm looking on here, guys. And like, why are you not talking? Mm. It says woman followed and fatally stabbed in Chinatown. This gotta be the one they had too, but the other one was last year. Christina Yunali. It's a 35-year-old woman was stabbed to death inside her lower Manhattan apartment early Sunday by a man who had followed her from the street and into her building, the police said. So this one right here is a random attack. I said the woman whom police identified as Christina Lee was the latest person of Asian descent injured or killed in a string of random attacks in New York City. So this can't be the one that she was talking about. Many of them committed by people who have had several mental illnesses. Yeah, they always say that. But it's the same name. Ahmad Nish Nash, 25. And she was talking about they was in a relationship, but this right here, it don't seem like they was in a relationship. Like he walked off, he was targeting people. Now it says that the dude that did it has a history of misdemeanor arrest, which is normal. These people are always repeat offenders. It says court records show, including an incident in September in Grand Street Station near the building where the killing occurred, when a 62-year-old man told the police that Mr. Nash had punched him in the face after the man swiped his Metro card for another passenger. So they're not calling it a hate crime. They said attacks against Asian Americans have been on the rise since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah, because you were telling people that it was coming from over there. So you can thank the news for that. You can thank the news for that. How y'all feeling tonight? I hope y'all okay. So, Michelle, Alyssa Go, I think I heard about this one. A 40-year-old Asian American woman was pushed to her death while waiting for a southbound R train at Times Square. That's why they tell you when you waiting for a train, don't stand close, cause you got dingy back people that for no apparent reason to try to push you in there because they having a bad day, or they think it's your fault because of this pandemic. That's that's why sometimes I don't even wait down there. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait somewhere else, and then when I see the train coming, then I'll go down there and get on. But waiting for the train, and I see a lot of people waiting for the train, and they be real, real up close to, like, why are you that up close to where a train is coming? But nobody, you should be able to stand where you want to stand for real. Nobody should be there pushing somebody like that. That's ridiculous. It said last week Gerard Powell, 50, was charged with second-degree murder as a hate crime in the death of Yum Pan Ma, a 61-year-old Chinese immigrant who died on December 31st from injuries he suffered in a East Harlem attack in April. Yeah, I've heard a lot about East Harlem. It's bad out there. That's why I'm telling you, and this is why I research these kind of stories, because it really tells you where you should move and where you shouldn't move. So they're back to talking about Christina Lee. They say she lived on the 6th floor walk up in Chinatown. See, it said Miss Lee. It appears that officials said it did not appear that Miss Lee knew her attacker or had any prior contact with him before he followed her home. But this, you know what? Where is my phone? One second. Alexa, call 609-892-7751. I don't know why she always turns herself down. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for my phone. Yo, I'm looking for my phone. Alexa, shut up. Dang, where's my phone at? Now I have to run around here looking for my freaking phone. I was over there last. I don't know. I'm about to find my phone down. Y'all, I'm gonna have to let y'all go right now. I gotta find my phone. I do a part 2 to this. Okay. I hope that everybody has a wonderful and blessed night. Please like and subscribe my channel. Also share it with your friends and your loved ones. Also hit that bell notification so you can know every time that I upload a new video. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, it's your girl Everything's TV, and we doing big things this year. Peace. Love you.